This is Marcus Washington from MTC Media with your quick keys to tonight's Duke Texas Tech game. Of course, with Duke, we are still on the Coach K, I guess, farewell tour, however you want to say it. They're coming off a tough win over Michigan State, one of those ones where you thought it could have ended for them, but did not. Duke got a big performance there going down the stretch from Jeremy Roach. Um, but we're going to talk about what are the keys for Duke tonight. We're going to start with, well, for Duke and Texas Tech, but we'll start with transition. Duke was going to want to play this game mainly in transition and secondary transition because of Texas Tech's defense and how good they are in the half court. Now, I will add, and this is no shade, but the refereeing has been inconsistent this NCAA tournament. And that could play a part in the sense that if the game is called tight, Texas Tech could be in trouble. If it's as loose as the referees gave Baylor those last 10 minutes of regulations against North Carolina, Texas Tech could hurt them, which is why I think Duke needs to get this game in transition. And if they can play this game mainly in transition and secondary transition, they'll have a lot of success offensively just because of their athleticism and how they can shoot the ball. Key number 2 is 65. Why 65? Texas Tech needs to keep this game 65 or below. Yes, if you look at their schedule, they have won games where it's been higher scoring than that. And I will tell you, those opponents are not of Duke's ilk. So for Texas Tech, they have to control pace. It doesn't have to be a rock fight for the game to be under 65. Just need some solid possessions, some what we like to say, some three stops, multiple three stops in the first half, and they can control that score from getting out of control. I just don't think that if this game gets too much above 65, I mean, if it's 65, 66, 67, that's one thing. But if we're talking about getting into like 75, 76, and those type of numbers, it heavily skews towards Duke. Last but not least, Trevor Keels. Keels is a projected lottery pick. I don't think he's really had one of those lights out, hit a bunch of threes since they played Syracuse. Struggling just a tad bit there, but this will be a game where his shooting, especially from the three-point line, could be very, very important. If Duke can get, the magical paint touches and the kickouts or get the kick aheads in transition, giving Keels good looks, he can flat out knock it down. So that would also be a key to this game. Those are your keys for Duke and Texas Tech. This is Marcus Washington.